coming back from the injury. How has that gone for you in terms of where you're feeling?
Yeah, it's been actually a really good learning process for me. For the most part, I've kept a real positive attitude, and that's helped me, bounce back pretty quick. I'm not all the way back yet, but, we're working hard to try to get back as early as possible.
And you were in full pads there on Friday. What are you able to do?
I'm doing a lot of things, individually and routes on air. They don't want me doing a lot of contact stuff, but, I can work on my footwork and pad level and hand placement. So kind of getting the fundamentals down, but not really much versus our defense.
Have they given you sort of a schedule as far as, what they want you to do by a certain date or anything like that?
They really haven't. Our trainer does a good job of kind of holding me back a little bit, teaching me patience, because I'm really only at 5.5 months right now, which is still too early for them to even think about clearing me. So they really haven't told me much about it. Like I said, we're just working hard to try to get back as early as possible.
How much do you talk about to Jake Ryan about sort of the quick pace at which he came back last year?
Yeah, I was just talking to him about it the other day, and the biggest advice he told me was you don't want to re-tear it, so you don't want to push it too hard or try to come back too soon. But he's definitely been on my right hip throughout this whole process, along with guys like Wormley, Drake, Joey Brzezinski, all the other guys that went through this process as well.
Do you feel like you could, run full speed right now? And, where do you feel physically as far as what you could do?
Oh, physically, I feel real good. The thing that I'm hearing is that, they want the tendon to heal. A lot of times you'll see guys feel physically good. My leg strength is back, but it's kind of letting the whole tendon and the meniscus and the ACL heal right now.
And AJ and Keith are not guys who have caught a lot of passes in their careers here or even, in high school. They've said that they weren't really the receiving targets in high school. What have you done or what have you seen from them to make progress there?
I think they've both come a really long way. Keith making the transition from the D-line, and, AJ's come a really long way in the pass game as well. I think they can both be dual threats, whether it's in the run game or in the pass game. They look great out there running routes from what I'm seeing. So I think we're all working towards that balance of being a dual tight end where we can all fit both roles of the Y and the H.